All right, Coach Bacon, first day, spring ball, and of course, you're the head man now in charge. How do you assess today?
It was a great period. We had a lot of guys running around. We got a lot of young guys out there that we're really counting on to look at, and very impressed. Very impressed with our senior class. Great group of kids. I told them they can be the first class in Spring Valley history, or at least in the last probably 15 or 20 years, to have 4 winning classes. And they've got a great tradition. Guys like Christian Miller, John Miller, Josh Harlan, who set a very high standard for these kids. A lot of these kids play with them. They know what's expected of us, so we expect good things.
Well, I heard you saying that 12-1. Of course, you were that close a few years back. State title, you've had those. I mean, that message you're relaying, the coaching staff, everybody has an experience of winning a state title.
Yeah, I think that's very important. When you put a staff together, you want guys that have been there. When they understand what it's like to win state championships and to be in state championships and big playoff games, those are the guys you want on your staff. And we've made a big commitment to the weight room with Coach Fields. We push these kids as hard as they pushed. They know what it's like. They've been there, 2 years ago when we were 12-0, so they know what to do. So.
Well, you as coaches pushing, hard work is going on as we speak right now. Talk about the senior leadership, though. You got to have that. Guys like Ryan Lee stepping up, been around the program a long time. Watch him look like he's grown up and matured.
Yeah, I think that's important. Ryan Lee's been there, Taiwan Fulton's been there, R.J. Bacon's been there, Kevin Owens been there, Henry Brown, Prince. We got a lot of guys who played on that team, and so much of that is learned. These kids that have been in the environment, seeing the guys who were before them, what kind of example they set, in the weight room, getting to the meeting rooms, those kind of things. So they've been there, so they understand that, but they obviously understand there's a lot of work that goes into that, and we've done a lot of work the last 4 months.
Finally, is anything going to change offensively, defensively, what you've been doing?
We're changing our defense up a little bit. We're going to stay kind of with the same scheme, but we're going to experiment with some 4-man fronts. Offensively, we feel like we got to throw the ball. That's something that, in the flex bone, probably we didn't do as much last year. We did it 2 years ago. We threw for 1,700 yards 2 years ago, and that opens up the running game. And we know what they're going to do with Ryan and Taiwan. And we feel like with, RJ out there and Keon and Cameron Jones, we got some receivers that are tall and athletic, can make plays. So we're excited. So we got to throw the ball. We know that, but we're still going to run the ball. So.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time.
I appreciate it. I appreciate all you do for high school sports.